Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Ja Morant put the league on notice his rookie season with spectacular play and a...
Thank you, David. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Kleber. Here's Kleber. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Flash comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. Pass to Park. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Morant. Valanciunas shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Down low. Here's Park. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. Brooks against Doncic. Second shot opportunity. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Justice Winslow. And it's blocked.
On the block shot, Dillon won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Inside. Here's Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Valanciunas has got 9. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to Park. Now here's Kleber. He's covered by Clark. Kleber with the bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Morant against Brunson. Morant kicks to Brooks. Dishes to Clark. Goes up the baseline. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. To the middle. Here's Park. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Doncic against Brooks. Shot clock at 6.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Dillon Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Then for the Mavericks, Cobb, checked in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Doncic. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Passes it to Park. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Park's got 6 points.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's Jones. The pass to Melton. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Park. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Kicks it out to Jones. Hardaway against Anderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Way to convert through contact. Kyle with excellent body control.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
HEA hit the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
You gotta know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
To the inside. Another shot. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Now here's Cobb. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Not gonna go that time. Some solid defense from Park. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Puts up a 3. But they recover it. Pass to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And he gets it to go.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Mavericks trail by 9. Richardson outside. Park passes to Cobb. Here's Park, defended by Anderson. That one drops for him. Park's got 8 points.
You can't leave someone open around Cobb. When you do, he makes sure to hurt you for that mistake.
Here's Melton. They get the rebound. Jang. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Park passes to Cobb. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Clark. Jones in the post. Richardson cover. Mavericks trail by 7. And then Cauley Stein with the jam.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint, here's Cobb, and the dunk by Cobb.
Leaping up for the jam. It's great watching Cobb go up strong and finish with authority.
Here's Jones. Pass to Jang. With 4 seconds on the clock. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Memphis ends up going with the new group. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Park in at the 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Brunson against Morant. Passes to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Brooks.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Mavericks leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Doncic, and it's blocked. There's Winslow. But they get it back. Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
The Grizzlies have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Brunson out of hand on it.
Reading that play, Winslow was in perfect position for the swat.
Porzingis with the block. Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Jackson. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. In the corner, Winslow with it. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. What a slam by big man Valanciunas. I didn't think he had that in him.
Down low, here's Doncic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Can't hit from 12.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Park passes to Brunson.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Winslow against Doncic. Valanciunas, good.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
And the Mavericks call time here. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Porzingis against Valanciunas. Right side Porzingis, and the pass to Park. 5 on the clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Kleber, the pass to Park. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. The Mavericks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. free throw, good from Park. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Doncic, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Inside, it's tipped. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Back to Doncic. Morant against Porzingis. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 13. 55 seconds left in the first half. Doncic comes with the double team. Doncic with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Burke. Off target with his 3. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Brooks with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Burke. Offline from the top of the key. And that concludes the first half. Mavericks lead by 13. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 23. Zhang is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Clark. Pass to Melton. 6 to shoot. Jones for 3. He can't get that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Park passes to Cobb. Dallas moving it around. To the middle, here's Cauley-Stein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Mavericks on D. Anderson outside. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Cobb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson kicks to Jones. Offensive rebound. They need this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Richardson.
We all know Kyle Anderson can do it all. Once he gets a little bit more consistent with the shot, watch out.
Both free throws good from Anderson. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Jones over to help. Right wing. The feed to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Here's Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Grizzlies have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And the dunk by Cobb.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Hardaway, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Pass to Park. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark. That free throw good from Park.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half, gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Clark up top. Back to Jones from deep three-point range. Anderson outside for the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. The Grizzlies shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Clark, the pass to Jones. Looking to get it going, and the rejection by Cauley Stein. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brooks checked in for Anderson, and it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Cobb with the steal. That shot misses. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
And Jones over to help. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
This is his first free throw of the game.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Winslow's checked in for Jones. Morant comes with the double team. The pass to Park. Up again.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here are the Grizzlies now. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Clark dishes to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Out in his own on the break. Finish off the break. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
From deep, Brooks can't connect. And so it's Dallas, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form. But
The Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Flash comes in for Cobb. Doncic is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Josh Richardson.
so frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Flash. Johnson is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the point. Morant against Brunson. Down low, here's Park. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Park's got 23.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up. Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Memphis has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Pass to Valanciunas. And that's going to be a travel.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Morant. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Allen outside. Pass to Anderson. He tries for three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
He got prime position under the rim and cleaned it up. Nice finish by JV.
Here's Park. Some solid defense from Clark. The Grizzlies shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
First one falls for him. Valanciunas hits them both. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Brunson the pass to Johnson. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Park. Back to Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you see contact with James Johnson involved, you know he can dish it out as well as he can take it. Tough bucket.
Allen kicks to Jones. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
No
that long
kidding.
ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember, I think it was yesterday.
It's important for Winslow to make this. When the defense tries to entice you to take it, he has to knock it down.
And they double up Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks outside. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. I tell you what, the spin move did more than just confuse the D. Looked like he's a little woozy on that off-balance attempt. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
On the wing, Winslow. He's guarded by Park. Here's Brooks, and the layup is good.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Doncic against Brooks. And there's the pass to Park. Out to the right wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.